I get asked all the time, Nick, what dance belt do you buy? Well, look no further because here is my suggestion as a professional ballet dancer. I have worn, tried, and danced with a dozen different kinds and brands of dance belts. I have even made my own in the past. But today I'd like to shine a spotlight on the dancejox dance belts for a couple different reasons. When looking to buy a dance belt, there are three things you want to consider: aesthetic, comfort, and support. dancejox dance belts do a very good job at all three of those aspects. First, let's talk about comfort. Dancing in an uncomfortable dance belt is hell. That occurs because in some brands of dance belts, you get these little pieces of elastic sticking out of the waistbands. Notice that the dancejox dance belt waistband is sewn very neatly and very comfortably. It distributes equally around your waist so that there's no one part pinching in or cutting off circulation. Equally, it does a great job being upright and supported while not feeling like it's reaching for your lunch, which sounds funny, but is something that you'll come to appreciate a lot. It brings us to our next point of support. This is arguably the most important part of a dance belt because it's the whole reason that we wear one, is to support the package. What you do not want is the man downstairs flopping around, moving around, or sliding around at all. Same goes for his two little friends. This sounds ridiculous to talk about, but in reality it's very important when looking for a dance belt, and it's very important when dancing. dancejox does a great job at keeping everything upright in a restrained position, similar to that of a sports bra for a woman, but for the male parts. By the way, I see young dancers wear these incorrectly all the time, so everything points up in the dance belt. So if I were to use this remote as a demonstration for the real thing, you would see it pointing upwards in the dance belt, and it would go flat against the body, restrained so that it cannot move and it cannot go downward between the legs where it could possibly get injured. And what a bad dance belt will do is lack support. What will happen is there won't be enough support in the front of the dance belt, so things will be allowed to move, which can cause injury and can look very unpleasant for the audience. Additionally, some dance belt brands have a hard time getting a good enough shape in the front to contain everything properly. One of the two buddies might slip out. This has happened to me before with certain dance belt brands, this one case in point. Notice about the dancejox dance belt is it quite literally covers all the bases. There's a nice wide swath of fabric in the front that is nice and padded to keep everything shaped and protected. And that brings us to our third point, which is aesthetics. This is designed not only to protect the male parts, but also to hide them and shape them and make them look less like male parts. When a dancer is performing, the focus should not be what's down there, but the dancing itself, so the audience can properly enjoy the performance. Think of it like shaping you into a Ken doll, but in real life. And dancejox does a great job at concealing and shaping the package correctly. You might notice from the frontal piece here that there is a layer of padding. It's not too thick as not to make anything look unnecessarily big, but it is just enough to keep everything back and everything shaped the correct way to keep it Ken-like. There are other brands of dance belts that I like, but you might notice that even in the quilted kinds, they're a bit thin. You can, see my finger, and it's not really going to hide everything you need. In fact, I won't wear this kind of dance belt with white tights unless I'm doubling up. However, with dancejox, I don't need to double up. I don't need to spend twice the money or suffer double the pain because it's nice and padded in the front there and will hide everything properly. You might notice the seam in the front here as opposed to the other dance belts, which don't typically have seams in the front. If that isn't a concern, it doesn't show through tights. I'll give you an example right now. The seam is so important because it helps give this front piece its more formed shape. It's not designed to fit on your body, it's designed to fit with your body. That's what makes this dance belt so good. For what it's worth, I've had this exact dance belt for years now, and I put it through the dryer, I put it through the wash, I've worn it hundreds, maybe even thousands of times because I dance multiple times a day, and it's held up exactly the same. The quality has never decreased, the color's never gone away, the elasticity has never decreased, the padding has never been damaged, it is held up perfectly. In my opinion, this is the dance belt. I highly recommend it, and go ahead and use the link in my bio so you can go and buy one yourself. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to subscribe for more videos like this, and let me know what kind of content you'd like to see in the future in the comments below. Peace.